Junior forward Tyrone Miller. Tbone, talk a little bit about the 1984-85 season as you see it.
Well, I think we should do really well. We, progressing, playing team ball, doing everything the coaches want us to do. If we keep that up, I think we'll finish good in the Pac-10.
Has this season surprised you at all that the team has done as well as they have, win-loss-wise?
Well, in the beginning, we could never tell how we were going to do this year, but as the season progressed, we started putting things together, playing tough defense, just playing that Rock Miller system ball, and it worked well for us.
At the start of the year, you were in Oregon State's starting lineup, and I would guess if there's one big frustration for you all year, it might be not getting more rebounds and spending a lot of time on the bench. Talk about that.
Well, when I was starting, I wasn't really getting the rebounds and, taking care of the ball like I should. I've been working on it, and, whenever I get in the game, those are the things I would want to work on, just to get some playing time, be a team player.
When you have had some problems getting boards or making a couple of turnovers, does this put additional pressure on you when you come into the ball game, knowing that it may be for a short period of time?
Well, I try not to think about that. I just try to, do all positive things and stay on the positive side of the stats and just not hurt the team. If that happens, I know Coach will take me out, and what can I say? I just deserve to be taken out, I guess.
How about the practice sessions? Do you feel that your game is progressing during the course of the season, working out on a day-to-day basis?
Well, I've been putting a lot of emphasis on my practices because that's the only way I can show the coaches that I want to play and I want to help the team. I just want to, be a player that they want me to be through practice.
In ball games like Oregon State has had against Arizona State and the University of Washington, where we go against a real big front line, are you expecting to see action in those ball games, see more play time against the big front lines?
Well, where's most fun? In any ball game I want to play, and especially against the bigger guys, I feel I can play, defense, just to contain the guys, if not, stop them completely. If I ever get that chance, I will work hard at it.
It looks like you've spent quite a bit of time on your defense because as I watch you in practice and in the games, it seems that fundamentally you have put the tools together very well.
Well, if it was a strong part in my game, I would say it's defense. I figure if I could play defense, I could just get in the ball game, just maintain the other areas, I could stay in the ball game.
I've watched you in practice a little bit, though, too, and I watched you stand over on the sideline and bury some 24, 25-footers. You've got a better outside shot than most people realize.
Well, this summer I worked on my outside shooting. I feel that it came around a lot compared to my freshman year where I, didn't have a shot at all. But I'm really satisfied with it now.
Talk a little bit about A.C. Green and what he means to the team and maybe what he means to you.
He's a terrific person. I enjoy the opportunity of meeting him. He's a great inspiration to the team and off the court as well, on the court. He's definitely a big factor in our team in this season.
How'd you like going down to MacArthur Court this weekend?
It was tough. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed coming out of it being a winner.
You said that it was actually tougher down there a year ago.
Well, as far as the fans, it was louder, I think, this year. But last year, it's kind of ruder by throwing frisbees and objects on the court.
Is there any other place in the conference like Mac Court that Oregon State goes?
A couple of years ago, I would say Washington State, but now it's by far MacArthur Court.
How about academics here in 1984-85? How are you doing on the grades?
I'm coming around well. I've been, working on it, especially hard this term, just to bring my grades up and just hanging there tough.
Tbone, thanks for the time and good luck to you. I'd like to see you more action.
Thank you, Pat.
With Tyrone, Ralph, is it a case of perhaps having so much natural ability as a high school player that he didn't work hard enough on understanding all of the team concepts?
Well, I think this would be reasonable to assume. He played the post, of course, all the time in high school, and this is still, from the offensive standpoint, his best area of play. I don't know how to describe him. He's such a likable person. Everybody likes Tyrone, and I think he's one of the most popular people on our team. Of course, he lost out, really, because we've had a better defense without him. You well know, everybody knows, if you want to play for Oregon State, you've got to play defense first. And we had a better defense, and radio Powder basketball team with a smaller unit. This was proven in the first 3 or 4 games. So we went that direction. Now, for our problems with, not necessarily Tyrone, but with the other people too, is they still don't understand that if they don't play defense, they're not going to play much. And we experimented a little bit with this week, and I wasn't overly impressed. So I'm not sure how much substituting we'll be able to do in the future, but Tyrone is getting back to his old self as much as he's really concentrating on defense and forgetting about the rest of it, his game, and that's where he is a valuable person.
In the last 6 years, only 2 teams